Okay, this is chapter of reproduction in plants. In today's lesson, we have to see type of reproduction that we observe in plants. They are asexual and sexual reproduction. And we will also see different kind of cell divisions, which are again two, mitosis and meiosis. We observe both asexual and sexual reproduction in plants. And to understand these two, we must know the kind of division involved in these, namely mitosis, which we are going to see first. It's a kind of cell division in which the chromosome number in the daughter cells remain the same as in the parent. If you see in the diagram here that the parent cell is a diploid cell. A diploid cell is the one which is carrying the complete number or complete set of chromosomes. When this parent cell divides, it will give rise to two daughter cells. Again, both of them would be diploid. That is that they would be containing same number of chromosome as in the parent cell. This is mitosis happening. If you see that initially the parent cell had 3 chromosomes, and when the cell divided into two daughter cell, again they each have 3 chromosomes. So the number of chromosomes remain the same as in the parent cell as in the daughter cells. Here again I have tried to show you what mitosis is. If you see that the parent cell has 2 chromosomes shaded into 2 different colors, and when the cell divides, it will divide into 2 daughter cells. Again, both of them would be containing the same number of chromosome, that is 2. The next kind of cell division is meiosis. It is also called reduction division because of the fact that the chromosome number is reduced to half in daughter cells compared to the parent cell. It is carried out to make specialized reproductive cells called gametes. These gametes are haploid, that is, they contain half the number of chromosome compared to the parent cell. Fertilization is a process which involves the fusion of these haploid cells, the gametes coming from male and female, respectively called as male and female gametes, to give rise to a diploid cell that would be named as zygote. Here I have tried to show you meiosis. If you see that initially the parent cell contained 4 chromosomes, so the division happens in a way that the 4 daughter cells will each contain 2 chromosomes. That is that the number of chromosome is reduced to half. The DNA replicates in the first process. The division takes place dividing the parent cell into 2, containing 2 chromosomes in each, and then these 2 daughter cells will give rise to 4 daughter cells in total, again containing half the number of chromosome compared to the initial parent cell. This is a very common process to understand which happens in meiosis. This is called crossing over. What happens in crossing over is that the male and female chromosomes overlap each other or cross over each other. Not only they cross over each other, they also exchange some genetic material. If you see here, I have tried to explain this process by giving 2 different colors to the chromosomes, and if you see when they cross over and then separate, they kind of exchange genetic material. Some part of the red is going on the blue and some part of the blue is going on the red, which is showing you that the exchange of genetic material is taking place. So what happens is that the crossing over in meiosis helps to have genetic variation in the next generation. The daughter cells would not be similar to the genetic material, or their genetic material won't be similar to that of the parents, because they have gone through crossing over, which does not happen in mitosis. This is again, I have tried to show you what crossing over is. If you see again, I have shown the 2 chromosomes in different colors, and when they cross over and separate, if you see that some of the purple is going on the blue and some of the blue is going on the purple, showing you that there was some genetic exchange between these 2 chromosomes. This is the comparison between mitosis and meiosis. I have provided you with the handout in the class. Mitosis is happening here where you can see that the parent cell is dividing into two daughter cells, but the number of chromosome is exactly the same as it was in the parent cell. Number of chromosome in the parent cell was 4, and again in the daughter cells the number 4 is maintained. The diploid number is maintained. On the other hand, if you see in meiosis, the parent cell contained 4 chromosome, but this number is reduced to half, that is 2 in the daughter cells. In each daughter cells, the number of chromosome is 2, which is half of the parent cell. Mind it that you don't have to learn about prophase 1, metaphase 1. These phases are not included in O-level syllabus. All you have to know is the basic difference between mitosis and meiosis. Here in different points I have tried to explain these differences. In mitosis, only 2 daughter cells are produced. In case of meiosis, they are 4. Daughter cells are diploid, that is, the number of chromosome is maintained. For instance, in the case of humans, there would be 23 pairs of chromosomes in parent cells as well as in the daughter cells. While in meiosis, the daughter cells will be haploid, that they would contain half the number of chromosome compared to the parent cell. In mitosis, the daughter cells are genetically identical to each other since there is no crossing over and only one parent was involved. So mitosis generates identical cells, while in meiosis, the gametes are different to each other. Daughter cells are genetically identical to parent cells in mitosis, like I told you before, that there is no crossing over here, while this happens in meiosis, so the gametes are different to each other. Mitosis is a one-stage process, while meiosis involves 2 stages. Mitosis happens everywhere in the body during repair and growth, while meiosis will only happen during sexual reproduction when gametes are to be formed, and they will only happen in reproductive organs in female and male.